There is a biblical proverb which teaches that he who pursues righteousness and kindness will find life and honor. Today we are here to honor the life of a fellow human being who combined the pursuit of righteousness with a kindness of spirit that made him a friend to all and respected by all, even those who were his adversaries in the political realm, and whom he might have repeatedly took to task for failing to meet the standard by which Stanley Knowles thought we should all be judged. And what was that standard? That standard was the standard established by Jesus Christ when he said, "Inasmuch as ye have done it to the least of these, ye have done it to me." The life of Stanley Knowles was a life devoted to improving the lot of those who are wrongly treated as the least of those among us, who are the object of systemic neglect, indifference, or discrimination. Stanley spent his life advocating compassion and justice for the old, for the poor, for the sick, for veterans, for exploited workers. He was an advocate for the equality of women, for human rights, and for peace. In all this, Stanley was a part of a tradition that stretches back all the way to the biblical prophets of old. Prophets like Amos, who condemned those who oppressed the poor and crushed the needy, who exhorted the authorities to hate evil and to love good, and to establish justice at the gate. Like Tommy Douglas, his colleague of so many decades, from their days as young fellow students at Brandon College to the years in the House of Commons together, Stanley was, for a generation and more, a shining Canadian political and parliamentary incarnation of what had come to be called the social gospel. Like their mentor, J.S. Woodsworth, Stanley and Tommy became convinced as they experienced the struggles of their congregations and the people in their congregations during the 1930s, that the proper stance of those called to proclaim the love of God was to work for a world in which that love and the human solidarity it called for would be expressed in the very structures of our social and economic life, rather than being left to the vagaries of individual or collective acts of charity, with everything else being left to the cruelties of the marketplace.